This is Bill McCamley. I'm a state representative. Wait, let me get out of the sun. It's a little bit better. From Las Cruces and Mesilla, it's September 13th, a Tuesday, and I'm in Albuquerque with your legislative update for the day. I am up here for a meeting called the Jobs Council. It's meeting yesterday and today, and yesterday we had our ubiquitous update on oil and gas. We always hear in many of my committees about how that industry is doing because we are so reliant on it for both the economic base in many parts of the state and the taxes that it generates helps fund a lot of the state services. And as many of you know, because prices are now really, really low, it's both hurting our ability to hire people and is hurting the state's tax rolls, which makes it hard for us to fund things like education and cops and roads and all those sorts of things. And so we're always hearing updates on it. We don't really know if the price is going to go up at all, but we've absolutely overcommitted ourselves to that industry. And one of the things that we're trying to do is get away from that industry, which leads us to the second thing that we talked about yesterday, which was an update on LEDA, the Local Economic Development Act, and JTIP, the Job Training Incentive Program. These are two state-funded programs that if a company wants to locate here or expand, in the case of LEDA, the state can pay for infrastructure like a road, or job training for JTIP, like I need to hire a call center, I can train people how to do calls. Or I'm a tech industry that's developing a new university product or something out of one of the labs up here and need to do some really higher level training on how to produce some new medical device or something, we can help pay for that. But there's money sitting in these accounts, and as I just told you, we're having trouble paying for basic things like education. And so there's a lot of people that don't want to touch that fund. They say that we really need to keep doing these programs, and to do that we need money. Other people are saying, look, if we don't touch that, we've got to hurt education more. We've got to hurt social services more. And so that's some of the discussions going on up here. We also talked about our tax incentives that we do give right now. And we have a lot of carve-outs for individual businesses. And we don't know how effective many of these are. And so there was a provision that I completely support as one of the tax people in the legislature to find out exactly how many jobs some of these businesses are creating. Because if we did a tax carve-out and said, we're going to let you not pay taxes, we're putting you in a special category because we think you're going to create jobs, and you're not creating jobs, we should get rid of that and lower taxes on everybody else. The last thing I want to talk about today is this whole Hillary Clinton healthcare thing. I mean, first of all, I put a post on Facebook yesterday saying when I ran for Congress, I mean, it was 15, 16 months of hell. It was 60 to 8 hour weeks. You're basically on the phone asking for money all the time. You're traveling to hell and back, talking to every person that you can. It is nuts. And I got sick and passed out for 3 days. I got completely exhausted and fainted. And so I have a little bit of sympathy for people that do run for national office and the trials they put their bodies through. But another thing, we shouldn't have elections that go this long. Other countries have 60 to 90-day elections, and that's good because it limits the amount of money that's in the system, and it makes sure that people aren't sick of the elections. I don't know about a lot of you, but these things are starting to make me pretty tired of what's going on, and I'll be happy when November comes along and it's over. And if you feel that same way, well, I introduce a bill every other year in the legislature to try to say you can only raise money and spend money within 60 days of the election. And I think that would do a lot of really good things for the state. And I'm going to try it again if I get reelected. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, as always, on these or any other issues, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.